Smoking gas, running from the feds, switching lanes in a Rari. I see him talking all that shit, that bitch better not start.
Man, oh man, oh man. They got another one. Let me do my regular intro. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Draco, and I'm back with another motherfucking banger video. Today, y'all, we got another reaction video, and it was something that I never expected to make a reaction video to. Today, we are going to be reacting to Cuff Boy's video titled Lil Durk Arrested on Murder for Hire Charges Indictment. Now, I would have never thought in a million years that, Durk would do something like this, because Durk is out of here when it comes to status and being rich and shit like that. Like, he should be far from this shit. But I kind of expected it as well, because it's like the fans were trolling him so hard when King Von died, saying slide for Von, slide for Von. Like, really, bro, the fans caused all of this shit. I ain't trying to take no blame off of Durk, because what Durk did was stupid. I'm just saying, like, the fans gotta learn how to be fans again, bro. They really do. They need to stay out of these rappers' business, because these rappers don't know them. Like, half of the time they don't know him, like, at all. So I just feel like fans need to be fans again and just shut the fuck up and enjoy the music. Don't be saying slide for Von or slide for your homie. Like, that's fucking childish, bro. People need to grow up. But anyway, we about to get into this right now. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn my post notifications on. Yeah, man. Let's get it.
Been arrested by U.S. Marshals in Broward County, Florida. He's being charged with murder for hire and being held without bond. 5 OTF affiliates have been charged with the killing of Quando Rondo's cousin during a shootout in Los Angeles. So back in 2020, King Von got killed by a Quando Rondo associate named Lil Tim. It's literally all on camera. It's a big fight outside a club. This guy, Lil Tim, runs around a car and shoots King Von and kills him. Obviously, King Von and Durk are boys. They've been friends for years before this. Everyone started pressuring Durk to slide for Von.
And where are all the people saying that Durk sacrificed Von? Do y'all really think if Durk sacrificed Von that he would go and get back for Von? Come on, y'all. It don't make no sense to me, bro.
He may have slid for Von, but he paid some people to do it. This is not looking good for Durk, boys. I mean, when you have the feds coming after you, it's some serious shit. So I'm going to read this whole indictment of his other friends that got arrested as well. Shout out Poetic Flacco for this document. Go subscribe to his channel, boys. Let's go. So here's the indictment on the 5 OTF affiliates. Durk's indictment's going to be unsealed tomorrow as this video is up. So United States of America versus Kayvon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, Asa Houston. So it lists the 5 people that are arrested, and then it goes co-conspirators 1 through 5 are members of associates of an organization called Only the Family, or OTF. Honestly, it looks like there's going to be an OTF RICO at some point. Among other things, produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago. Defense Keith Jones, aka Flocka, and David Brian Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs in Chicago. On November 6, 2020, among other things, produced and sold hip-hop music from artists co-conspirators, the United States of America versus Kayvon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, Asa Houston. So it lists the 5 people that are arrested, and then it goes co-conspirators 1 through 5 are members of associates of an organization called Only the Family, or OTF.
Man, the feds got everything, bro. And I want people to stop saying that OTF Jam is the one that was wearing a wire for 7 years. Bro, he just got out of prison in 2022. So how could he have been wearing a wire for 7 years? Well, he's in a prison cell with a wire on, talking to Durk. You think Durk is there in the prison cell with him? Like, come on now, bro. But all in all, boys, it is not looking good for Durk. It is not looking good at all. The feds have a 98% conviction rate. But, I hope he gets up out of that for real. Because, he's got kids and shit like that. He's got a wife, Nobody deserves to be in prison. I mean, obviously, if he did really do this, because right now it's just alleged. He hasn't been convicted of anything. And if he really did do this, then I feel like he should do the time. But if he didn't do this, free that boy up out the jam, man.
Honestly, it looks like there's going to be an OTF Rico at some point. Among other things, produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago. Defense Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flocka, and David Brian Lindsay, a.k.a. Brown Eye.
Please enjoy the first 3 minutes of my new movie, Am I Racist?, the #1 documentary of the decade.
What up,
Take a
bitch?
look.
aka Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs in Chicago. On November 6, 2020, high-ranking OTF member got into a physical altercation at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. So this is about King Von being killed by a Quando Rondo associate. An associate of TB pulled out a gun and shot DB multiple times, killing him. After the murder, co-conspirator 1 made clear in coded language that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or monetary reward and or make payment to anyone who took part in killing TB for his role in DB's murder. Clearly, co-conspirator 1 is Durk, and he was willing to pay someone to kill Quando Rondo. Everyone wanted Durk to slide. Almost 2 years after King Von died, conspirators learned that TB was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. As alleged in counts 1 and 2, after learning of TB's location, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled from Chicago to LA for the purpose of murdering TB. These guys are savages. Why? This is so stupid. On that same day, August 2022, defendant Grant also
Yeah, that is dumb. You know how far that is from Chicago to LA? That's the other side of the world. If you go kill somebody that's on the other side of the universe, you are bloodthirsty and you need some mental help on some real shit, because I know damn well if I lived in Chicago and the people that I didn't like were in Los Angeles, I wouldn't go out there and get them. That's dumb. Do you know that Los Angeles is the security camera haven? Do y'all know that? There's security cameras on every building in that bitch. And you decide to go and do a hit? Crazy work, man.
Traveled by private jet to LA. How's this guy affording a private jet? These guys are using OTF money or Durk money, clearly. I'm gonna be honest, the first page is looking bad for Durk. As alleged in counts 1 and 2, defendants and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill TB by gunfire, including with a fully automatic firearm, resulting in death of SR. So, Quando Rondo's cousin died, and it's literally on camera of Quando Rondo's cousin being pulled out of a car and him screaming. It's all on HD camera. Conspirator and agree with each other to knowingly use facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet, with the intent the murder of TB be committed in violation of the laws of any state, namely the state of California, as consideration of the receipt of and consideration for a promise and agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, namely money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Oh no.
Damn, bro.
Do they have evidence of it being tied to OTF record label too?
That line right there, bro. This is why we say that Durk is cooked, bro. Because who else has got that much pull in OTF to have something like this happen? Who else could give people lucrative record deals and opportunities with the label other than Durk? What are they going to say? OTF Duty? Duty Low don't got them as much as Durk. It is Durk, boy. I'm sorry, man. I hate to be that person, but it is not looking good for Durk at all.
We'll give you $100K advance. We'll sign you. Go smoke this guy. So Durk would place bounties on individuals that he and other OTF members wanted to kill, including TB. TB is Quando Rondo. As part of the
Individuals? Is Durk gonna get arrested for more than one murder for hire? Because if it was just the Quando Rondo situation, it would just say TB. But it says individuals. That means multiple. That is crazy, bro.
County co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendant Wilson, would pay anyone who took part in the killing of TB and or reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Oh no. Dude, Durk is so cooked. If there's evidence of this, fuck. Why throw away such a successful music career and your life? Defendant Grant would procure cars, ski masks, and firearms that would be used.
It's the internet, bro. These rappers, we have this thing as fans that we throw onto rappers, street rappers in particular. If you're not living about what you rap about, then you're not valid and nobody is gonna play your shit. But the shit that always fucks with me is the same people that say you're not what you rap about, and then you get jammed, and then they're telling you you're stupid, that you should have made better decisions. But more than half the time, these rappers are just acting off of how the fans, and they're trying to keep the image alive, that they're not to be messed with and that they're dangerous people. Like, that's why I say fans gotta mind their own fucking business. Let's continue.
By co-conspirators to find, track, and kill TB. 60% of you aren't subscribed. Come on, hit the subscribe bell. Using a credit card associated with OTF. Co-conspirator 3 would purchase airplane tickets for co-conspirators to fly to California and murder TB. Oh no. So Durk could actually be co-conspirator 3. I'm not sure if Durk's co-conspirator 1 or 3 yet, but might be able to figure it out. Communicate via cell phone to coordinate.
Durk is 100% co-conspirator 1. If you really think about it. Like, come on, bro. Let's put our thinking caps on and let's really, let's use our brains. Durk is co-conspirator number 1. I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
Logistics to find and track and kill him. Fire multiple shots at TB, killing SR, who was a passenger in the vehicle. Alright, so here's overt acts, boys. Just like in the Thug one. Remember in the YSL trials, there's like 200 overt acts. So here we go. Following the killing of DB, on or about November 6, 2020, Durk, using coded language, told defendant Wilson and other co-conspirators and others that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or reward to anyone who took part in the killing. So Durk is co-conspirator 1. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One or more co-conspirators, including number 4, learned that he was staying in California. So who gave up the location, bro? That's crazy work. Defendant Grant flew from Miami to LA on a private jet so that he could help coordinate the murder. These guys are so extra, doing all that. This is some savage shit right here. Flying across the country to kill people. Co-conspirators, including 5 and 2, to travel to Southern California later that day. So just multiple people flying across the country for this. Defendant Wilson recruited defendants Jones and Lindsay to travel to California for the purpose of murdering TV and help facilitate such travel. Texting co-conspirator 3 biographical information about defendants Jones and Lindsay so that co-conspirator 3 could book flights to Southern California. Specifically, defendant Jones' whole information so he can get a goddamn plane ticket. Oh no. Lil Durk texted this. Don't book no flights under no names involved with me.
Shit, man. That right there could be kind of used as a confession in the court of law, if I'm not mistaken. Why wouldn't you want nobody to book no flights under your name if you're innocent, Mr. Durk Derek Banks? Or Durk Dante Banks, whatever his middle name is. I don't know his fucking middle name. I just know his Durk Banks. Why would you not want flights booked in your name if you're innocent, sir? It's not very innocent of you. I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to take the blame off of him, but bro, you're texting on a cell phone, right? You're saying this over a cell phone. You know, cell phones were not made to FaceTime your significant other, to text and shit like that. No, it's made for the government to spy on you at all times. It's a crazy world we live in. And everything that's done in the dark will soon come into light. Y'all gotta be smarter, bro. That's all I got to say.
Holy shit. Using a credit card ending in 2039. OTF credit card number 1. Co-conspirator 3 purchased airplane tickets for defendant Wilson's, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. And 2 traveled from Chicago to Illinois to San Diego, California that same day. Co-conspirator 3 confirmed to defendant Wilson via text message that defendants Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. So these are all overt acts. Defendant Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram, on my way to LA. Defendant Houston texted co-conspirator 3, 1 got clear in 15 minutes away from the airport. Defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 flew from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego via the airplane tickets procured by co-conspirator 3 using OTF credit card. This is...
We need experienced leaders in Kent County.
And that's another thing. You oh my god, you using your credit card? Bro, it has all of your information on it. Bro. I'm under the impression that Durk really wanted to be caught for this shit. He wanted people to know that he actually slid for Vaughn. That's the only way that all of this would make fucking sense to me. Because how can you be so dumb? Let me shut the fuck up, bro.
Sheriff Michelle LaJoy Young, Prosecutor Chris Becker, County Clerk Lisa Posthumous Lyons, Drain Commissioner Ken Yonker, and County Treasurer Peter McGregor. Make sure to re-elect your Kent County leadership team to
shut
keep
up,
our
bitch.
community beautiful.
How to start trading with only $100.
You need to know about futures trading. Guys, you can...
Coconspirator 2 flew from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego via the airplane tickets procured by Coconspirator 3 using OTF credit card. This is going to be a RICO charge at some point. Defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston traveled to LA County in a car to meet with Defendant Grant. Defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from a sporting goods store in Los Angeles County using cash. Just brain dead behavior. Let me guess, he's on camera doing it too. Using a credit card ending in 1015, OTF credit card number 2, Defendant Grant rented a hotel for the co-conspirators. In and around LA County, Defendant Grant met with the co-conspirators, provided Defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that had been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun.
Oh
to kill
my
TB.
god, and they did it with switches. They're done. They're cooked. They're cooked. Bro, you cannot have switches in LA. Oh my gosh, bro, this situation is crazy.
So Defendant Grant provided a BMW and an Infiniti. Why is it always an Infiniti? In the YSL trial too. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Houston, and Lindsay traveled in BMW Infiniti to a hotel in downtown LA where TB was staying. They tracked him to his hotel, man. Followed and tracked TB's black Escalade to a marijuana dispensary located on Flower Street. So they got pictures of these damn 2 white cars following the damn Escalade. Tracked the black Escalade to a gas station on Beverly Boulevard. Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so that defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 could attempt to murder TB. So Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2 are the murderers of Quando Rondo's cousin, allegedly. All these co-conspirator people that their identities aren't out yet are clearly going to get charged. They're probably already arrested. I don't even know. I mean, Durk's one of them, so we got pictures of them shooting the black Escalade on the left right here. So here's them with the guns. Gotta blur all this shit though. Sorry, boys. Infiniti driven by Houston defense Jones Lindsay led the alley behind the Beverly gas station. After the conspirators shot and killed SR, defense Grant, Wilson, Jones, Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in LA County where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants Jones and Lindsay for the shooting earlier that day. These boys went to a damn hamburger place, started eating some cheeseburgers, discussing, yeah, we gonna pay him for killing him, yeah. Let's do it. F***ing idiots, man. Holy shit. So someone's snitching, right? How do they know all this? How do they know what they were discussing? Is co-conspirator 2 a snitch? How do they know what they were discussing? Co-conspirator 2 might be a snitch, boys. Co-conspirator 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago for defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. And all of them flew back to Chicago from San Diego. Defendant Wilson paid Defendant Jones and Lindsay on behalf of the co-conspirator for their role in the murder. These boys are so cooked, it's not even funny if they have sufficient evidence and someone snitching.
Yeah.
Durk might be going to jail for life. Not even trolling. This is not good for Durk. He just threw away his whole career and his life. And he just got the key to the city too. Like, what the f*** is going on here, boys? That's it for this video. Hey, subscribe.
Alright, man, that's gonna do it for me. Shout out to Cuff Boys for the video. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Like his shit up. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn my post notifications on. And yeah, man. Sad to say, but Durk might be cooked. But if he is innocent, free Durk. If he did it, keep him. I love y'all. I'm out.